If you're a graduate, you've probably heard statements like, don't stress now, there's still time. You're still figuring out your life. Just calm down. Look, the problem is not the question. The problem is, why have we not yet figured it out already? Now, this is where I come in. I have noticed this problem for many years now. When I finished secondary school, I stayed 2 years without going to university. And those 2 years of my life, I was figuring out my own life. I was asking myself, what will I become? Not what I will study in school, what I would become after studying. I'm so future oriented, like I think years ahead of now. So I was just thinking, I was asking myself in my mind, I was looking at people successful. I was like, did they really want to become this? What did they study in the university and what are they doing now? Those were the questions that were running in my mind. On my own end, I began to plan. I was like, I'm not going to be stranded though. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. In fact, I outlined every single thing I was going to do month for month. But guess what? I came out of school and I asked myself that same question. I began to wonder why I was that way. Because apparently I had been planning my life for a very long time. Now it's time to execute it. School is out of the way. Why am I not executing it? Why am I not making money? So one day, I sat on the floor in a dark room, crying, asking him, why is it not going my way? What is really happening? I asked him again, you said you're going to lead me along the best pathway for my life. Is this the best? Why do I have to struggle? Why don't you just show me the best pathway? And then I said, okay, fine and good. You said in Proverbs that we are going to make our plans, but you decide what happens at the end, right? What is the plan you have for me? And then he said something that shocked me to the bones. He said, the version of me that wanted to become a geologist and a chef, that version of me has evolved. I was still holding on to that person. But now, was it that becoming a chef or a geologist was a bad occupation? It was not. From the time I made that decision till this day, I have evolved. I have discovered a lot more about myself. In 2020, I discovered that I am a problem solver. I got interested in economics, finance, entrepreneurship, stock market, everything. I got interested in management. I got interested in marketing. I became a critical thinker. So he said to me, why do you just want to box all of these things into just becoming a chef or a geologist? I had never seen myself in that way. So it seems that God has said more about me. In those 2 years that I stayed at home, I discovered a lot about myself. But I was ready to box it into becoming just 2 occupations. And that was not the path that God had for me. That was why I broke down on that day. Indeed, He showed me the best pathway for my life. What I'm currently doing today is in line with all of that. This is why I am here to talk about my life as a graduate. I'm here to help my fellow graduates walk through this life without confusion, with clarity, with understanding who you really are, not what you want to make money out of. Hi there, you're welcome to Thrive with Winnie Part 2. So dear graduates, come, let's figure out life together as I walk you through my experience and the solutions that I've received in this sacred place. Alright? Thank you.